Game resumed.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Novawar.
And MaximusBlack.
And we're bringing you another Inbox to Icebox sent in by you, the fans, to www.lag.tv, lag.tv. It is the place to be. Go and join Lag Nation. Become one with the 11,000 plus strong Mr. MaximusBlack.
Yeah.
Hit me up with the sound of waking up to find Mike Tyson's tiger in your living room, only to lose said tiger and then get punched in the face by the man himself.
Oh, look at the tiger in my... I love tigers. You look just like Milo. Where did
Hey, I eat children like you for breakfast.
Perfect. It's almost as if you've been through that scenario before. Have you actually been through that?
No.
Okay.
But my cat sort of looks like a tiger, so I just imagine I would probably like the look of a tiger.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Until it eats you. I would imagine that's pretty accurate. Up here in the top left-hand corner, we're looking at Mikeyson. One letter away from Mike Tyson. And down here in the bottom right-hand position, we are looking at, and this is on Whirlwind, I believe is the name of this map. We're looking at Lokar, the Blue Protoss. Once again, this is an Inbox to Icebox, waiting to see what is going to happen. PvP, it's anybody's game.
Yep.
It's anybody's game. You know what's really interesting, and I just found this the other day while we're waiting for stuff to actually happen here, is there's been one of the analysts who is pretty much the most epic analyst of all time. And I apologize because I think I remember which name, but I don't want to say it in case it wasn't.
Okay, so you mean
him.
to tell me the most epic analyzer of all time, you don't know his name?
No, well, I think I do, but I'm also think that I'm getting it confused with somebody else right now. But you'll be able to find the thread fairly easily. He's been routinely keeping track of statistics from every game that he's analyzed, which up to about a week ago, I think the last update was he's analyzed 500 games.
Whoa!
And he's kept track of stuff like the race, who wins, the length of the games. He started tracking APM and EPM. And he has all these graphs and shit that he has in this thread. It's epic. You should find the thread. It's absolutely friggin' unreal. I'm
telling you right now, if I was actually making YouTube money, I'd actually pay the guy for that.
Yeah, the guy, and
that's like borderline employee.
I say that because he found, not that we didn't already know this, that the vast majority of our viewers who are sending in games are sending in Protoss games. That they play Protoss. And by the vast majority, I think it's like 40-something%.
Wow.
So when people are like, why do you have so many Protoss? Because that's what's being sent in. Mm-hmm. In the vast majority. So there you go. But yeah, super interesting thread, and he's been keeping that updated. But yeah, one-man army, that dude. Some really interesting statistics. So if you guys dig it up on the site, you can take a look at it. Not too hard to find. It will be, I'm assuming, in the LAGTV section of the forums on the website. I'm not seeing a whole lot of cheese right now, Mr. MaximusBlack. Are you?
I'm not seeing any cheese, actually.
Not that that's, again, shocking. But it's nice when it's supposed to be when cheese fails. And this is the kind of thing that our fine gentleman that did all those graphs and stuff would have to put up with whenever he's reviewing games.
This is like actually on a scale of 1 to bad 4-gate. This is like... This would be like if I just picked up StarCraft and I said... If I go, guys, I need to learn one build. What's one build that I should learn? And I believe that 4-gate, if you're Protoss, should be like
the one build, the
staple build that you should just learn because it teaches you timings, teaches you how to micro everything. If I picked it up for the first time and someone said get 4 gates, this is exactly how I do it. I probably wouldn't get the warp gate research because I probably wouldn't know what that did. But this is probably exactly how I do it.
And are we looking at? You're looking at Lokar, obviously, for this.
Oh yeah.
Right now.
In fact, he's got warp gate, but he's just building 4 units out of the gates.
Hey, he's got the 4-gate part of it down.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's just not the right type of gates.
Oh, exactly. Yeah.
Does he even have a mothership core?
Nope. There's no mothership core. There's no forward pylon.
So he's playing a mixture of Brood War and Wings of Liberty.
I think so. And he's expanding with this 4-gate as well. Very interesting.
Well, hey, you know, Whirlwind, very large map. Lots of time for you to solidify such things. Maybe not as much time if you don't have warp gates. Oh, there we go! He's got the warp gates now, so we're good to go.
Nice.
He's doing well with that supply block right now, but he's got 2 pylons in production. I'm more concerned about his opponent here, Mr. Black.
Yeah, his opponent, he's getting a Stargate. I like the fact he was getting Void Rays, but now he's getting an Oracle, which is okay as well. I just hope he doesn't like try and getting a bunch. I find in PvP, just having 1 Oracle is way enough. You'll be able to do harassment damage, force a photon overcharge down, kill 5 or 6 probes, get positioning, and then just getting Void Rays. Void Rays in HOTS is like the new Colossus. In Wings of Liberty, it was Colossus versus Colossus. In HOTS, I find it's a lot of Void Ray Archon. And there still are games that most certainly there are Colossus where they'll max out Colossus, but it's definitely situational. And I find that now getting on 2 base and double pumping Void Rays out, getting charge lots and Archons is the way to go.
Is there a reason for that? Because that sounds very gas intensive, so that's like a super late...
It's just because
to support both of those things.
It's because Void Rays are so strong now. They have auto charge, and they just melt pretty much everything. If they're going like a 3-gate Robo build and they're getting Immortals, Void Rays win. If they're getting Zealots, obviously Void Rays win. If they're getting Stalkers, Void Rays win. So if they're getting Colossus, Void Rays win. If they're getting Colossus Archon, that's where it becomes a bit of a problem because Archons are really, really good against Void Rays. And it boils down to having enough Void Rays to focus fire those Archons and kill them beforehand. I've made the big mistake once where I had like 10 Void Rays against an army that was pretty much Immortal, Colossus, and probably about 5 or 6 Archon. And I made the big mistake of focus firing on the Colossus to get those killed. And I should have killed the Archons, and then the Archons just totally ate apart my Void Rays while they're attacking the Colossus. So it's all about focus firing. But that auto charge, man, that's why Void Rays are so strong in HOTS. They just destroy everything. Like you really have to. If you're not using Void Rays in HOTS, you're doing it wrong. Let's put it that way.
What I will say that I liked up to this point out of Mike Tyson, that's what I'm going to call him, are these 2 forward pylons they put down just for like what I'm assuming is like forward pylons for the sake of forward pylons, but also just for dropping and stuff like that. I like that at least.
Yeah,
that's good. That's good.
Typically, you see that in PvT. So like you put down pylons, so you'll be able to see them coming, right? So I think he's doing that for vision, for drops. I mean, just judging by his placements. And also having those proxies out there as well, which is always nice to have.
Which is good. It's a good thing. He's got 3 Void Rays about to make their way into the back of the natural expansion of Lokar, where most of his army is. However, he only has 5 Stalkers and a couple of Sentries to be able to attack these things. Of course, that is... fairly substantial. However, the Mothership Core is there as well. And he's got +1, very important here on these Void Rays, which means they're going to be melting shit a hell of a lot faster. And here we go!
Yep, he's being very...
Terrible transfer time.
Oh yeah, he's being smart. He didn't charge those Void Rays yet, and now he should back off. And yep, that's exactly what he's doing. He was also in the main with the Oracle at the same time. I'm not 100% sure on how many kills. I got the
That's what I thought it was a transfer of probes he was doing, but he was running away from the Oracle. I did not spot that.
18 probes died in that attack. What a beautiful attack that was, and only lost an Oracle. And that's why you only need 1, really.
Yeah,
it's done the damage.
Like, oh, he recalled home. Okay, so he send himself back home.
So like right now, if I was Mikey's son, I would be just double pumping Void Rays, right? Getting another Stargate. Double pumping Void Rays, getting more gas, getting that natural expand.
He's building another Oracle, and he has a second one out already, so he's going to have 2 more Oracles. After having done the damage with that first Oracle to begin with, do you think that's really necessary?
It's okay. It's okay. 1 more is fine. I think getting 2 of them might be a little bit overkill, unless he's planning on using Revelation to, see exactly what. And he's already used it once, which was nice. He could. It was actually very beautiful. I know we weren't really talking about it, but he actually used the Revelation to see the army of Lokar, and that's when he went in with the Oracle, which was really, really nice. Now he's got 4 Void Rays, which is sort of the sweet spot number that you want to go out with. It's like in PvZ when you go out with 3 Colossus push.
Yeah.
It's sort of the same thing. When you have the 4 Void Rays, man, oh man. The Photon Cannon is up, so this is why only getting 1 Oracle is, suffice. I think getting more than that is kind of overdoing it. He's not going to be able to do a whole lot. He could at the main, but now the main is going to have a cannon as well, so he's better off just using those for the other abilities. And now the Void Rays are coming in, and look at that, focus firing on that Nexus. And like I said, he's got 4 of those bad boys and instant charge, and this Nexus is going to fall, and he might actually stick around and fight as well. He can kill quite a few. Oh,
that was a really good time warp.
Oh, it was a beautiful time warp. He can actually sit here and fight all of these Stalkers. There's no Guardian Shield. Guardian Shield helps so much against Void Rays. And look at that, managing to back off. And beautiful. Picked off a Nexus.
Oh, hey, like you said,
didn't lose a Void Ray.
That time warp was so well placed that he probably could have done a lot more damage to the Stalker count.
Oh yeah,
he
could have killed them all.
He could have killed them all, and then at that point you get rid of all the sentries, and then you're just having to troll a low fest all up in your opponent's base. But nevertheless, hey, good attack, can't hate. And at the same time, he's got some shit to deal with, because now Lokar is crossing the map with what is a relatively scary army. However, luckily for Mikeyson, he's been building up some ground forces at home of his own, and so he's going to be relatively prepared for this. Unless he gets caught out.
The voids, damn it! He has to fight. He has to fight. He's going to lose Void Rays here. You can never just run away like that. And he lost 1 Void. He might lose another.
Oh, he could get that mother. That would be really nice if he got
that.
Got
the mothership core. Okay. That was beautiful.
All right, I'm happy with the trade of a Void Ray for a mothership core, but he probably should have turned around and fought earlier. That was free damage there for Lokar, and now he's going to be down. He does have 1 giraffe out there on the field. There goes Guardian Shield right now.
The Zealots can't get out, and here comes the Void Rays from the side, and focus firing on those Colossus. Very nice, but those sentries and stalkers are doing so much damage. He should have moved out when those Void Rays were being attacked. He needed to take his army down and help those Void Rays. The Void Rays could have instantly charged, got rid of some stalkers, and then got those Colossus in the middle of the field with those charge lots. And no, he actually created a choke for himself. And I can't believe that Lokar is going to win this game. And that was just terrible, terrible decision making from Mikeyson. And wow, I mean, he had the army, he had the charge lots, he had sentries. All he needed to do was take down that army when those Void Rays got caught, killed off, 5 or 6 Stalkers. The Void Rays would have died, but he would have had that entire army on the freaking middle of the map. Those charge lots would have ate it all up. He rage quits, and that's his own fault, man. He played a flawless game and then totally threw it away just at the end. I mean, he literally threw it away. The Zealots, there was like 8 Zealots that were stuck between 4 Stalkers at the ramp that just couldn't get in and help at all. It was just,
oh, that was highly unfortunate. Highly unfortunate. And yeah, I was rooting for Mikey the whole time, because Mikey, like you said, putting in work and doing all the right things, but just unfortunate at the very last second there, just that out of position just enough, lost that extra Void Ray for no reason. Luckily got the mothership core pick off, but it wasn't enough. In that engagement, he got caught out of position and ended up losing a game that he didn't need to lose. But hey, that happens sometimes.
And he built literally like 3 more oracles. Like we were talking about oracle production. He built like 3 more, and those should have been Void Rays. He just should have kept producing Void Rays non-stop out of that Stargate, and he would have been able to kill all this no problem. I mean, it's not like Lokar had a lot of Stalkers. I mean, you'd be surprised how much damage, sentries and Stalkers with the Guardian Shield can do against Void Rays. They can wipe them up. But he would have had enough Void Rays to really get rid of the meat of the army of Lokar, and then just cleaned everything up with those charge lots. But, I mean, he really shit the bed, and we can't hate on Lokar. He played it very well. He capitalized on the mistake and won the game, where a game that he shouldn't have won. I mean, look at that. Mikey's son, 1,500 minerals. I mean, ugh.
Dropping the ball, but hey, happens to the best of us.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Happens to the best of us. Well, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, pretty good game all around, even though it wasn't really a cheese.
Nope. But it was a good game.
It happened. Ladies and gentlemen, until next time, this has been Novawar.
And MaximusBlack.
And we'll see you guys soon.
Peace.